Football season is right around the corner, and we're focusing on the college game today. Some of the top players in the country were first featured right here on Sports Stars of Tomorrow. Let's get started with our 5-star feature. It's a new era of college football. Texas and Oklahoma are in the SEC. 10 schools left the Pac-12 and are playing in new conferences this year. And 12 teams will compete in the new college football playoff starting in December. We'll begin this preview, though, with two high-profile teammates. Deion Sanders' Colorado squad was the talk of college football for much of last season. The Buffaloes return to the Big 12 this year, and they'll have two big-time prospects leading the way. Coach Prime's son Shedeur has been playing for his dad for a number of years, going back to their days at Trinity Christian Cedar Hill in Texas. They won 3 straight private school state titles from 2017 through 2019.
It was bound to happen. I told y'all freshman year, told y'all sophomore year, and it's here junior year.
Colorado's biggest weapon, though, is its two-way star Travis Hunter. The junior has the potential to be an All-American at cornerback or receiver, or maybe both. He was a 5-star prospect during his days at Collins Hill High School in Georgia.
He is the most talented skill player I've ever coached or seen. I've been around a lot of really good football players, and I've never seen a kid with his skill set. I mean, ball skill, football awareness. He's off the chart as far as football IQ. He's passionate, he loves the game, and he's a coach's dream.
I'm just a good weapon to go to. I'm always open. So offense is just like my thing. Like I can get open, get the ball in my hands, and it's over.
Both Hunter and Sanders are likely first-round draft picks next spring. But first, they'll seek to make their mark in what seems to be a wide-open Big 12. The Big Ten looks a lot different this season. Not only are there 4 new teams, but reigning national champion Michigan is ushering in a new era as Sharon Moore takes over for Jim Harbaugh, who left for the NFL. The Wolverines will also have a new quarterback this year, and a pair of former Sports Stars of Tomorrow will be among those competing for snaps. Alex Orji has gotten some playing time as a backup over the past 2 seasons. Michigan fans have seen him do more running than throwing, but his dual threat ability makes him an intriguing prospect. It's something he showcased quite a bit during his days in Sac City, Texas.
I think it makes it a lot easier to avoid negative plays. Every time you drop back, you want to either get the touchdown or first down, and I think that just making sure you're not going backwards any time, and it makes it a lot easier. You just focus on throwing. You don't have to worry about making plays. It just kind of comes natural.
Another name to watch for Michigan's QB spot is freshman Jaden Davis. He won 2 state championships at Providence Day School in North Carolina.
None of that stuff happens without the help of my teammates. I'm always a team-first guy, and those guys, went to war for me, and I went to war for them. I think what separated our team from everybody else was we built a true bond off the field. I feel like that's where the best teams happen. I feel like I'm a quarterback that's a pocket passer, but has the ability to make plays outside the pocket with his legs. I'm not nowhere near a runner, but I can make a few guys miss and get off platform and get jiggy with it. So.
Of course, Michigan's bitter rivals, the Ohio State Buckeyes, will be a top contender in the Big Ten once again. While Kansas State transfer Will Howard is the presumed starter at quarterback, whoever emerges from that crowded QB room will have plenty of weapons around him. Emeka Egbuka returns and will likely be the Buckeyes' top receiver. He was a 5-star prospect out of the Tacoma, Washington area back in 2021.
He can do everything, whether it's offense, defense, special teams. His ball skills are the best I've ever seen in person. But his ability just to make plays and create when something doesn't seem to be there is pretty special.
I say my main trait is a big playmaker, turn small plays into big yardage plays and, go and attack the ball. I think my ball skills are one of my better traits.
On the defensive side, Ohio State may have one of the best defensive line prospects in America in JT Tuimoloau, or JTT for short. We met him back in 2020 when he was working out at Ford Sports Performance, where some Seattle Seahawks were also getting some work in. And JT, who was just 17 at the time, fit right in.
It's actually funny. Bobby didn't know I was a high schooler until I told him. He had to ask Tracy to make sure I was telling the truth. But yeah, since I've been working, they've been keeping up with me. They're always just telling me to keep my head down and just stay open to learning more and work harder.
I think it's a missing gap. I think for athletes at this age and even as parents, it's important to kind of feel where we can kind of fill that gap. And I think learning from someone like the current NFL players, it teaches them multiple things. how to be more detailed, how to be time managed, how to be an all-around professional, how to act and eat and walk and talk like one.
JT is a special athlete. You know, we've had a lot of great athletes that have came through our program that we saw just like JT as young 7th and 8th graders, and they kind of blossom and grow and develop into, some of these guys are NFL All-Pros, so just seeing JT and seeing him grow and seeing him develop over the years. I mean, we knew he was special when he first came in, and you could tell by the athleticism and, the work ethic and the want to.
Thanks for checking out Sports Stars of Tomorrow on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and please subscribe to our channel so you see all of the latest content.